My beloved child, today I want to speak to you about the challenges you may be facing in your marriage. Many couples experience seasons of difficulty where misunderstandings, hurt feelings, and unresolved conflicts can create a sense of distance and despair. It is natural to feel overwhelmed when your relationship seems strained, and you may wonder if restoration is even possible. However, I want to assure you that I'm here to bring healing and reconciliation to your marriage. Acknowledging the struggles in your marriage is the first step toward restoration. It is essential to recognize the emotions that arise when you confront the reality of your situation. You may feel sadness, frustration, or even anger as you navigate the complexities of your relationship. These feelings are valid, and I invite you to bring them to me in prayer. Share your heart, your fears, and your desires for healing. Allow my presence to fill you with comfort and hope, knowing that I am the God who sees your struggles and hears your cries. As you reflect on your marriage, consider the specific areas where you feel the most tension. What issues have caused rifts between you and your spouse? What patterns of behavior have emerged that contribute to the challenges you face? Acknowledging these challenges is crucial for your journey toward healing and reconciliation. Write them down and allow yourself to fully confront the reality of your situation. This act of acknowledgement is the first step toward reclaiming the love and connection you desire. In this journey of understanding your struggles, I encourage you to seek my guidance. Ask for clarity and strength as you navigate the process of healing your marriage. I am here to provide you with the insights and support you need to restore your relationship and experience the love that I intended for you. To understand the restoration I offer, it is important to recognize the nature of healing in relationships. Restoration is not merely about returning to the way things were. It is about creating a new foundation built on love, trust, and understanding. I desire to take the pain and struggles of your marriage and transform them into a testimony of my grace and power. When you experience challenges in your marriage, it can feel isolating and overwhelming. However, I want to remind you that you are not alone in your struggles. Many couples have faced their own battles and emerged stronger on the other side. Your journey can lead to a deeper connection and a more profound understanding of one another. As you seek restoration, I encourage you to immerse yourself in the principles of love and forgiveness. These are the cornerstones of a healthy marriage. Love is not merely a feeling. It is a choice you make every day to prioritize your spouse's well-being and happiness. Forgiveness is equally important, as it allows you to release the burdens of past hurts and move forward together. Engage in open and honest communication with your spouse. Create a safe space where both of you can express your thoughts and feelings without fear of judgment. This vulnerability can foster deeper intimacy and understanding, allowing you to address the underlying issues that have contributed to your struggles. As you navigate the journey of restoration, remember that it is a process. There may be moments of doubt or setbacks along the way, but I want you to trust that I am with you every step of the journey. Each step you take toward healing is a testament to your commitment to reclaiming the love and connection you desire. In conclusion, the nature of restoration in your marriage is rooted in love, forgiveness, and open communication. Trust in my ability to transform your relationship engage in honest dialogue with your spouse. And remember that I am with you as you navigate this journey. As you embrace this restoration, you will find the strength and courage to overcome the challenges you face. Forgiveness is a powerful aspect of the restoration process in your marriage. As you seek to heal and reconcile, it is essential to embrace forgiveness for yourself and your spouse. Holding on to resentment, anger, or guilt can hinder your ability to move forward and fully experience the healing I offer. Begin by acknowledging any feelings of hurt or betrayal that may have arisen in your relationship. It is natural to feel pain when reflecting on past conflicts or misunderstandings. However, I want you to know that forgiveness is not about excusing the behavior. It is about releasing the hold that those experiences have on your heart. Bring your feelings of hurt and disappointment to me in prayer. Share your struggles, your regrets, and your desire to let go of the past. Ask for the strength to forgive your spouse and to release any negative emotions that may be holding you back. I am here to help you find healing and restoration. As you navigate the process of forgiveness, consider the importance of empathy. Try to understand your spouse's perspective and the reasons behind their actions. This understanding can help you cultivate compassion and make it easier to extend forgiveness. Remember that everyone is human and makes mistakes. By recognizing that your spouse is also navigating their own struggles, you can foster a sense of connection and understanding that paves the way for healing. Engage in open conversations about your feelings and experiences. This dialogue can create an opportunity for both of you to express your emotions and work through the pain together. It is essential to approach these discussions with a spirit of love and a willingness to listen. As you share your hearts, you may find that you can empathize with each other's pain, which can facilitate the forgiveness process. In addition to forgiving your spouse, it is equally important to forgive yourself. Acknowledge any mistakes you may have made in the relationship and allow yourself to learn from them. Self-forgiveness is a crucial step in moving forward and embracing the restoration I have for you. Remember that you are not defined by your past actions. Instead, you are defined by your willingness to grow and change. As you practice forgiveness, be patient with yourself and your spouse. Healing takes time, and it is normal to experience setbacks along the way. Trust that I am working in your hearts, guiding you toward a place of reconciliation and love. Each act of forgiveness is a step toward rebuilding the trust and connection that may have been lost. In conclusion, the power of forgiveness is a vital component of restoring your marriage. Acknowledge your feelings. Bring them to me in prayer. Practice empathy. Engage in open conversations. And forgive yourself as well. As you embrace forgiveness, you will find the freedom to move forward and experience the healing that I desire for your relationship. Trust is the foundation of any healthy relationship, and it is especially crucial in the process of restoring your marriage. When trust has been broken, it can take time and intentional effort to rebuild it. I want to encourage you to focus on the steps necessary to create a strong foundation of trust in your relationship. Begin by being honest and transparent with one another. Open communication is essential in rebuilding trust. Share your thoughts, feelings, and concerns openly. and encourage your spouse to do the same. This vulnerability can create a safe space for both of you to express yourselves without fear of judgment or retaliation. As you engage in these conversations, be mindful of your words and actions. Consistency is key in rebuilding trust. Follow through on your commitments and be reliable in your interactions. When you demonstrate that you can be counted on, you reinforce the belief that you are committed to the relationship and to each other. In addition to honesty and consistency, practice active listening. When your spouse shares their thoughts and feelings, give them your full attention. Validate their emotions and show that you genuinely care about their perspective. This practice can help foster a deeper connection and demonstrate your commitment to understanding one another. It is also important to address any past hurts or betrayals that may have contributed to the breakdown of trust. Acknowledge these issues and work together to find resolutions. This may involve seeking professional help, such as couples counseling, to facilitate the healing process. Remember that seeking help is a sign of strength and a commitment to restoring your marriage. As you work on rebuilding trust, be patient with yourselves. Trust is not rebuilt overnight. It takes time and consistent effort. Celebrate the small victories along the way and recognize the progress you are making together. Trust that I am with you in this journey, guiding you toward a stronger and more resilient relationship. In conclusion, building trust is essential in the restoration of your marriage. Focus on honesty and transparency. Practice consistency. Engage in active listening. Address past hurts, and be patient with the process. As you work together to rebuild trust, you will create a solid foundation for a loving and fulfilling relationship. Effective communication is a cornerstone of a healthy marriage, and it plays a vital role in the restoration process. When couples face challenges, misunderstandings can arise, leading to further conflict and distance. I want to encourage you to prioritize open and honest communication as you work toward healing your relationship. Start by creating a safe environment for discussions. Choose a time and place where both of you can speak freely without distractions. This setting allows for open dialogue and encourages both partners to share their thoughts and feelings without fear of interruption or judgment. As you engage in conversations, practice active listening. This means fully focusing on what your spouse is saying without planning your response while they speak. Show empathy and understanding and validate their feelings. This practice can help foster a deeper connection and demonstrate that you value their perspective. Be mindful of your tone and body language during discussions. Nonverbal cues can significantly impact how your message is received. Approach conversations with kindness and respect, and be aware of how your demeanor may affect your spouse's feelings. A gentle tone and open body language can create a more inviting atmosphere for communication. In addition to listening, express your own thoughts and feelings honestly. Use I statements to communicate your emotions without placing blame. For example, instead of saying, "You never listen to me," try expressing, "I feel unheard when we discuss important topics." This approach can help prevent defensiveness and encourage a more constructive dialogue. As you navigate your conversations, be open to feedback. Encourage your spouse to share their thoughts on how communication can improve in your relationship. This collaborative approach can foster a sense of teamwork and mutual respect, allowing both of you to feel heard and valued. It is also essential to address conflicts as they arise, rather than allowing them to fester. When issues are left unspoken, they can grow into larger problems that create further distance between you. Approach conflicts with a mindset of resolution, seeking to understand each other's perspectives and find common ground. Consider setting aside regular time for check-ins, where both of you can discuss your feelings, concerns, and any issues that may have arisen. This practice can help maintain open lines of communication and prevent misunderstandings from escalating. In conclusion, the role of communication in restoring your marriage cannot be overstated. Create a safe environment for discussions. Practice active listening. Be mindful of your tone and body language. Express your thoughts using I statements. Encourage feedback. Address conflicts promptly, and establish regular check-ins. As you prioritize effective communication, you will foster a deeper connection and understanding in your relationship. Emotional intimacy is a vital component of a healthy marriage, and it plays a significant role in the restoration process. When couples face challenges, emotional distance can develop, making it difficult to connect on a deeper level. I want to encourage you to cultivate emotional intimacy as you work toward healing your relationship. Begin by prioritizing quality time together. Set aside distractions and create opportunities for meaningful conversations and shared experiences. Whether it's going for a walk, having a date night, or simply enjoying a quiet evening at home, these moments can help strengthen your bond and foster emotional connection. As you spend time together, engage in activities that promote vulnerability and openness. Share your dreams, fears, and aspirations with one another. This practice can help you understand each other's inner worlds and create a sense of closeness that is essential for emotional intimacy. In addition to sharing your thoughts and feelings, practice empathy and validation. When your spouse expresses their emotions, acknowledge their feelings and let them know that you understand. This validation can create a safe space for both of you to express yourselves without fear of judgment. Consider exploring new ways to connect emotionally. This may involve trying new activities together, such as taking a class, engaging in a hobby, or participating in a shared interest. These experiences can create opportunities for bonding and help you rediscover the joy of being together. As you cultivate emotional intimacy, be patient with the process. It may take time to rebuild the connection that has been strained. Celebrate the small steps you take toward greater intimacy and recognize the progress you are making together. In moments of doubt or frustration, remember that emotional intimacy is built on trust and vulnerability. Be willing to share your heart with one another and approach each other with love and understanding. Trust that I am guiding you in this journey, helping you to deepen your connection and experience the love that I desire for your marriage. In conclusion, cultivating emotional intimacy is essential in the restoration of your marriage. Prioritize quality time together. Engage in meaningful conversations. Practice empathy and validation. Explore new activities and be patient with the process. As you nurture emotional intimacy, you will strengthen your bond and create a loving, supportive relationship. As you work toward restoring your marriage, I want to emphasize the importance of establishing shared goals. When couples face challenges, it can be easy to lose sight of their common purpose and vision for the future. I encourage you to come together and create a shared vision that will guide you on your journey of healing and reconciliation. Begin by discussing your individual dreams and aspirations. What do you each hope to achieve in your personal and professional lives? Take the time to listen to one another and understand each other's goals. This practice can help you identify areas where your dreams align and create a sense of unity in your relationship. Once you have shared your individual goals, work together to establish common objectives. These may include financial goals, family aspirations, or personal growth targets. By setting shared goals, you create a roadmap for your future that fosters collaboration and teamwork. As you establish these goals, be sure to communicate openly about your expectations and desires. Discuss how you can support one another in achieving these objectives and what steps you can take together to make progress. This collaborative approach can strengthen your bond and reinforce your commitment to one another. In addition to setting goals, regularly revisit and assess your progress. Schedule check-ins to discuss how you are both doing in relation to your shared objectives. Celebrate your achievements, no matter how small, and address any challenges that may arise. This practice can help you stay accountable to one another and maintain a sense of partnership as you work toward your goals. As you navigate this process, be open to adjusting your goals as needed. Life is dynamic, and circumstances may change. Flexibility is key in ensuring that your shared vision remains relevant and attainable. Embrace the idea that your journey together may evolve, and be willing to adapt your goals to reflect your current realities. In moments of difficulty, remind yourselves of the shared vision you have created. This vision can serve as a source of motivation and encouragement, helping you to stay focused on the bigger picture. Trust that I am guiding you as you work together to achieve your goals and strengthen your marriage. In conclusion, the importance of shared goals in restoring your marriage cannot be overstated. Discuss your individual dreams, establish common objectives, communicate openly about expectations, regularly assess your progress, and remain flexible in your approach. As you work together towards shared goals, you will foster a deeper connection and create a strong foundation for your relationship. As you continue on the journey of restoring your marriage, I want to encourage you to trust in the process. Healing and reconciliation take time, and it is essential to remain patient and committed to one another as you navigate the ups and downs of your relationship. I am here to guide you every step of the way. Begin by acknowledging that restoration is a journey, not a destination. There will be moments of joy and breakthroughs, as well as challenges and setbacks. Embrace the idea that each experience contributes to your growth as individuals and as a couple. Trust that I am working in your hearts shaping you into the partners I intended you to be. As you trust in the process, focus on the small steps you can take each day to nurture your relationship. This may involve practicing gratitude, expressing love and appreciation, or engaging in acts of kindness. These small gestures can create a positive atmosphere in your marriage and reinforce your commitment to one another. In moments of doubt or frustration, turn to me in prayer. Share your concerns, fears, and desires for your marriage. Allow my presence to fill you with peace and assurance, knowing that I am actively working in your lives. Trust that I hear your prayers and am guiding you toward healing and restoration. As you navigate this journey, be open to the lessons that may arise. Each challenge can provide an opportunity for growth and understanding. Embrace the idea that you are both learning and evolving together, and that these experiences can strengthen your bond. Finally, remember to celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Acknowledge the steps you have taken toward healing and the moments of connection you have shared. These celebrations can serve as reminders of the love and commitment you have for one another. In conclusion, trusting in the process is essential in your journey of restoring your marriage. Acknowledge that healing takes time. Focus on small daily steps. Turn to me in prayer. Be open to lessons and celebrate your progress. As you trust in the process, you will find hope, strength, and the assurance that I am with you as you work toward a loving and fulfilling relationship. If you believe in my promises, type "I trust you" in the comments. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, and share it to fill others' lives with faith and hope.